Welcome to 2019. Hey guys, it's great to see you. I want to bring you up to speed on what I've been planning for you guys this year and the topics I want to introduce you guys to and just help you be more successful in your channel overall in a lot of different ways. I know you're probably thinking like, Tim, we were like a month or so into 2019. Why are you just talking about this now? So 2018 was crazy, guys. And at the end of it, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I pretty much just took like 2 or 3 weeks off. It wasn't really intentional. It's just kind of like my team started shutting down on some things, and while my team was going off for the holidays, and so I just decided, I'll do the live streams, but I took a lot of time off. It felt really, really good. I thought I'd bring you guys just kind of a little behind the scenes look of what I'm thinking and planning for you guys this year. Traditionally, video creators has been all about YouTube strategy. There's some things that we don't do because there's a lot of other people talking about them and doing a really good job, about things related to gear and lighting and production and things. So we tried to like just stay in our lane and just be like, we're just about YouTube strategy. But we're actually going to be starting to dive into a few other lanes. When I started Video Creators back in 2013, YouTube strategy was like the only lane you really needed, like based on where the industry was. That was the main focus. But here we are in 2019, and the game has really changed a lot since then. There's 3 main pillars, and then a fourth one that's like just important to me that I think we need to talk about. First of all, continue to do YouTube strategy like you're familiar with, which is like how do we grow our audience, and what are the tactical things we do, and how do we use YouTube features and things for audience development overall. The second thing I want to start introducing though to you is also storytelling development, content development. I haven't figured out what labels to give each of these yet. Strategy doesn't do anything if the content itself isn't solid. I want to talk about like how do we actually craft good stories, whether it's an educational channel or an entertainment channel. How do we craft content in a way that is enticing for people? And I mean going beyond just like a simple hook, intro, welcome, content, call to action. Like how do we wrap our content around a 3-act structure? And how do we develop characters, whether even a personal brand, myself as a character or you as a character that your audience will really grow to be like attached to? And how do we integrate stories that are meaningful and create like an emotional connection with our audience that leads to further watch time and more viewer return, like subscribership and all, like lots of stuff. Like if you can tell a good meaningful story, that like almost trumps everything else. So I want to focus a lot on teaching you guys how to tell good stories this year. The third pillar is business development, business strategy, right? So if you have YouTube strategy down, you have good content strategy down, and storytelling, once those two are like humming, your channel's gonna be like blowing up, right? And now you're gonna need a way to make this financially sustainable. We're focusing on like, all right, how do you best monetize your channel? And how do you grow a business around this? And how do you do product development? And how do you test those ideas before you launch them? And how do you sell them without coming off as sleazy? And how do you put good automated funnels in place that sell this while you're sleeping? And then how do you start growing a team so you can have, start scaling the value that you're providing to people? Like all that kind of stuff and more I want to get into with that. Even how do you sell, and like how do you even the messaging and the positioning and all that, So those are the 3 main things: content, YouTube strategy, content strategy, and business strategy. Now this 4th outlier doesn't really fit, but it's something that's important to me, and that is doing some content on the mental health side of YouTube. I've been in this space for 13 years now, and I've seen a lot of the good side, but there is a dark side to this. The industry is now kind of starting to catch on to what happens, what this looks like when people actually do hit their dreams and their goals and fame and popularity and money. And the picture is very rarely, like behind the scenes on the inside for these creators, very rarely what they thought it would be. And it's not really what it looks like from the outside for a lot of people. they hit these and like these benchmarks and success with their YouTube channel, and burnout is a very real thing. Depression, people start living their lives just for the sakes of whatever gets likes, hearts, and new subscribers and keeps their viewership up. Their marriages start struggling because of different pressures and expectations that one has the other doesn't have, and vice versa. And it can become a really lonely place for a lot of creators. I mean, you have thousands of screaming fans and still feel completely alone. I want to talk about some of those issues just because they mean a lot to me, and because I want you guys to be able to grow something that not only reaches people and changes their lives because of the YouTube strategy and the content strategy and the business strategy, but now so that it's good for you. You know, like, we've made something that's great for other people and maybe good for you from a financial perspective. But if you accomplish all of that and then you burn out or you quit or you have like this major PR crisis where you are off doing things you shouldn't do because of things the internet, you know, like, I don't know, it can turn into a huge mess. And I don't want you to throw it all away because of some stupid decisions or things you end up falling into that you shouldn't be, right? And so in order to continue to serve your audience well and reach them and change their lives, like, we got to make this sustainable long term. And all four of those things certainly play a role. A few other things that will change around here are, one, I'm going to focus really hard on quality over quantity this year. And so I'm going to back off to doing, again, only like one video a week, which I haven't done in a really long time, but I'm looking forward to really just diving into a topic and hopefully getting you guys to a place where you're like, I don't even care if the title and thumbnail is. I know that every week the video from Tim is so solid and helpful and valuable for me. I just need to watch it. Probably gonna be backing off of doing my weekly live stream. I am still absolutely going to continue to do a weekly podcast episode for iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, you know, that half hour to an hour like deep dive I do once a week into something. But I probably won't be live streaming that here. If I do live stream it, those videos will become unlisted right away. I did a lot of digging in my analytics and saw that for me, for my channel, where I'm at, that's probably going to be the best decision for now. So if you are one of the diehard live streamers, appreciate you being a part of that. And I still might do it, but if you aren't one of those people, you probably won't be getting that content in your feed once in a while, other than maybe me doing like just a really big, maybe like once a quarter, a really big live stream that I'm promoting and gonna make this like really epic thing for you guys. Really looking forward to hearing what you guys say in the comments below, your thoughts on this. I'd love to know what your goals are for your channel this year so I can help craft this to help you guys as best as possible. And those four pillars, which one of those stands out to you the most? And what type of topics and content would you like to maybe see inside of those? So I know it's a lot, but it's been a long time since I've just taken like a lot of time and just being able to hang out with you guys in the comments of a video. And so I'm looking forward to doing that with you guys here and really just serving you guys the best that we can. My team and I have been really hard at work kind of behind the scenes on some things for you guys. And I've signed some contracts that you'll probably learn about later, and that I'm really excited, I think is going to make a really big difference for you guys this year. So stay tuned, some big things coming up ahead, and I'm really excited to see how it helps you guys reach people and change their lives with the efforts that you guys are putting in. So thanks for being a YouTube creator, and especially thank you for being a part of this community. I'm looking forward to reading what you guys have to say down there below. So see you guys there.